Hello, happy Pi Day! Today we're going to measure pi using Kerbal Space Program, and specifically we're going to be using orbital dynamics, which we'll get to later. This is kind of inspired by Matt Parker's latest video, where he measured pi using a drifting car. And we'll be using the similar formulas, except this time it'll literally be rocket science. Good luck! So, let's take our data. We have acceleration, which we'll assume to be the same as the surface. We have our velocity, which is going to be 2,000 and change meters per second. And we need the period of the orbit, which is going to be 42 minutes, let's say. 42 minutes. There we go. So let's get to calculating. So now that we have our data, we can finally find pi. To do that, we need two equations, the uniform circular motion equation and the speed equation. So for the first one, we can find radius by using our acceleration, which is just g, and instantaneous velocity. But then for the second one, we can use speed and time to find the distance traveled. But in this case, you'll notice that these two aren't actually the same thing. For a circular orbit, we can kind of fudge it and say it is, right? So we're equating the two sides of this, where we're saying instead of instantaneous speed and average speed, we just have speed, right? So let's rearrange this to solve for what we want. So here, we can have v squared divided by a to find our radius, and then plug that into the right side down here to get our pi. So let's get the data. So let's plug in our numbers. We have a speed of 2066 meters per second. We have an acceleration of g, which is just 9.81 meters per second squared. And we have a radius of 431,000, 431,100 meters. So let's plug this in to find pi. We have our speed again. We have our time of 42 minutes, which is just going to be 2,520 seconds. We have this, which is nonsense. And we have a radius from before, 431,100, which will get us a pi of, drumroll please, a pi of 6.18. Now, isn't that interesting? I'm pretty sure today isn't June 18th, but let's roll with it. We have 6.18, which is our pi. It's only double. It's probably fine. So that's Pi Day. Happy Pi Day, everyone. And I hope you like pie.